Hello and welcome to the first tutorial in the series. This one's going to be very basic. It's going to be the Hello World one with a few extras. If you go on create new project and then name it whatever you want, I'm going to name it Hello. Click OK. And there's your Windows form. You can resize it any way you want. That way, that way, that way. You can also change what's on here and mess around with all the properties and the icon. I'll just show you how to do that. If you click your form, and to change what's on the top, it's the text one, and hello. I'm just going to change the show icon to false so it doesn't show any icon. You can just mess around with things in there to suit your liking, and you see it's changed it to hello. Anyway, actually we'll add a text box first. Add a text box into your form, just hold and drag it in. You can resize this text box if you wish. Now, if you double click the form, not the text box, and you'll see that if it's okay, it should be like form 1 load or something along those lines. Then you type in text box 1 dot text equals open parentheses hello world, then close. And if you start debugging, which is actually that button there, should come up and it says hello world, which it does. Okay, we're going to add a button next. So if you go back into your thing, your main window, and you look for buttons, button. So you can resize that and change the text if you want. You have to do that by now. Name it hello. We'll change it now, as it has done. And if we double click the button and you type in message box, and then hello world like that. Very easy. Start debugging, and then if we click the hello, it'll come up with that. Right, the last thing I'm going to show you is the checkbox. So if we add a checkbox to our form, and we can also rename the checkbox. First time. Right, now that's been created. You can see the name of what it is. If you go right to the top, it will say the name of it, so it's called checkbox 1. Thought I'd best tell you that, in case you don't know. So if you double click your button, and it'll bring you back to the same bit where you said hello world. Now we can do an if statement. If checkbox 1 dot checked, see if it's checked, equals true, then it will display the message hello world. Else, do a message box for this is not your first time here, and then you've got to end the if statement. And then if we debug that, you see it all comes up okay. So if you click that, it should say it's not your first time here, which it does. But if you click that box, so it's checked now, and it should say hello world, which it does. Okay, that's the end of my tutorial. Thanks for listening.